Hello and welcome in the fourth episode of the Core Balls tutorial series. Today we'll be looking at the game graphics. So as you remember from the previous episode, from the episode number 2, I have provided some links to the graphics for this tutorial for you to use, and you can find those links under the second video. And recently I have just realized that some of the graphics which I linked are not available any longer. So for example, the Moody Skies, if you try to access it on the asset store, you will see this information that the Moody Skies Lego is not available. It's the same gonna be for the Awesome Game UI package. Now you have to pay for it, so it's not longer free. So I think it's no point to use any of it as it's not free unless you want it, because the graphic looks very good. So just to go ahead and help you with all of this, I have actually provided the graphics on my website for this tutorial series. So you can go on the CodePlanStudio.com under the downloads, and you will see the Color Balls game asset. So you can get the game asset from there, from my website. Also, many of you have asked me about the source code for any of the tutorials. I have multiple requests for that. And if you want to guys get some source code straight away without watching the tutorial, you can go to the buy section on the web page, and you will see all of the games which I have provided, which are fully implemented games together with the graphics ready to release. Currently you can find only the games which I made tutorial from, but I will add more projects to this website from the games which won't be available as the tutorials. So keep an eye on this page, and you will see some more projects coming very soon. So yes, if you want to get the graphics for the recent tutorial, Color Balls game, you can go to the download section and get that graphics for free. You will have to provide just your email address, accept the terms and condition, and put the email address, and then link will be sent directly to your email address. And once you've done that, let's actually go back to the project and let's add that graphic in. So here is my project with the old graphics. So let's replace that. So once you download the game graphics from my website, you will see the Color Balls game asset folder. Just drag and drop this folder inside the Unity and go to the graphics. You will see all of the graphics for all of the buttons. I haven't included the graphics for the sounds button because I'm not sure if we're going to implement that, as I don't have any sounds created by myself, so that's going to be the copyright issue. But you can add it yourself. I'm going to show you how to make the implementation, so I didn't add any button for that, but you can find plenty free buttons online if you wanna. So let's actually replace the graphics. So for the canvas, go to the background and let's drag and drop our background as the source image, and that's directly going to replace your graphics. And also for the button, let's select the play button, drag our play icon to the source image. The same for the scores, drag the leaderboard and drop it in the source image. And the exit button, we're going to use the exit from here, and that's all of the graphics for the main menu. So we can now save, file and save this scene. And now let's go to the game scene. Let's do the same. So for the background, we're gonna use the same background. So the background, and also for all of the buttons. So if you actually hit play in the scene, you should see this grid displayed. So as you see, the grid is black. It should be white, but the reason why it's black because we don't have any directional lighting in the scene. So let's quickly add that. I will stop the project. Let's go to the game objects, lights, directional light, and make sure the light color is white. And now when you hit play, you should see the white squares. So the white squares are a bit too bright, so we're gonna add the panel, the darkened panel behind it. So let's stop it. Let's go to the canvas. right click UI panel. Let's go to the color and let's select the gray, semi-transparent gray, maybe like that. You can whichever color you like. And now what we're gonna do to position the panel properly, I will hit the play again, and in the play mode I'm gonna manipulate the top and the bottom position. So as you see, if I change the number, the top number, I'm just moving the panel down. I'm gonna leave it like that, and from the bottom, let's do the other direction. I'm gonna leave it something like that. Okay, so we're gonna have something, let's go with 200, and for the top it's gonna be 210. Okay, so I think that's good enough. You can actually change it a bit more as you see fit. So don't stop the project yet. In order to save these changes, because we are in the play mode, we're going to copy the values. So go to the rect transform component, hit these 3 dots, and then go to the copy and select the component. So we're going to copy all of the values for this component. Now when you stop, select the panel again and hit the 3 dots again, and then paste, and then component values. So once you've done that, all of the values should be saved, and now we have that darkened panel. Let's double check. Everything looks good. Also for this scene, we're gonna add the top panel for the scores. So let's actually go to the canvas, right click UI image, and for the image we're gonna drag the top screen line as the source image, and we're gonna set the native size, and now we're gonna move it to the top, something like that. And now we want to have the score display in this top part. So let's rename that image actually to be the top line. And now the score display, let's right click on the canvas, UI image, and this is gonna be the score display. And let's drag our score display graphics to that, hit the set native size, and I think we're gonna change the scale to be 0.5. 0.5. We can leave it like that, but I think a bit smaller might be better. So let's try 0.3 and move this up to the top part. You can make it bigger or smaller, it's completely up to you. But this is where we're gonna display the scores. So I will stick with 0.4 on the scale. So that's pretty much it. Let's see how this looks. I think looks okay. We're gonna focus on different elements later throughout this tutorial series, so stay tuned. So I think we can now go to the file and then save. So we're gonna save the scene, and all of the graphics is replaced. So now in the you can actually delete your old graphics from the add-on. Let's delete the add-on folder. Delete. And the CodePlanStudio as well. I'm gonna delete that because I'm not using any buttons from it. I mean, I have those 2 buttons for that, but okay, so let's leave it for now. But we might actually replace those buttons or remove them completely. So that's it for today. In the next episode, we're going to focus on implementing the behavior for our game. we're gonna start to focus on adding the balls to the game, and then change the movement, implement the movement of the balls, and also create the nav mesh so the balls can move actually around the grid. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you in the next episode.